All right, we're live.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Still waiting for people to go ahead and get in the room. Comics and More New Jersey. First inaugural video. Just kind of show some of the stuff we've got. Of course, if you see anything while we're going along that you want to take a look at a little more in detail, or go ahead and pull it to the side, let us know. We'll go ahead and take care of that. I am Phil, otherwise known as Transplanted Texan. Jersey Gal, otherwise known as Heather, is behind the camera.
Hi.
And we are live for the first time, so we'll see what transpires from this.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello, Wendy.
And hi, Jenny and Mark. We see you there.
Welcome to the show, Jen, Mark.
And also, if you have questions after this runs, feel free to reach out to Phil or myself, or hit us up or make comments, and we can show you more stuff in depth. Okay, you ready?
All right. So what we do is we repurpose damaged comics. Jersey Gal actually came up with the idea. I'm going to give credit where credit is due on this. This is her art therapy. So everyone has comics that are just damaged, water damaged, corners creased, pages missing, whatever the case may be. So you always set it to the side because you just don't have the heart to go ahead and just toss it in the trash. So what do you do with them? So this idea came up that we actually take, and yes, every one of these circles are hand cut out. Take the time to go ahead and put these together and repurpose old comics that have no life back into some form of life on there. So what we've got in front of us right now is our indie and miscellaneous. We'll start off with that. As you can see, all different kinds of things in here, anywhere from Powerpuff Girls, Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've got all
Lady
kinds of
Death.
stuff. Oh, we can't forget about Lady Death.
Of course not.
Bloodshot, with the movie coming out, Spawn. There's all kinds of good stuff in here. Keep in mind also, you can request certain things if you're interested, and we will see what we can find. You have to keep in mind, we are dealing with repurposed damaged comics. Jersey Gal is not allowed to go into my personal collection for any of this stuff.
Hi, Steph. Hi, Patrick.
Hey, Steph. Hey, Patrick. So the first one with all of the indie and the miscellaneous. Tried to keep them grouped together as best as we could with this. We're going to start with the indie and miscellaneous. We're going to move on to Marvel and Star Wars, and then complete it up with DC. We do keychains.
Wendy would like Lady Death, so let's look at Lady Death first.
Okay. Where is Lady Death? Lady Death is right here. I think she wants the purple one, if I'm not mistaken.
We
Is that
have
correct?
a purple Lady Death, and we have this one with a...
I'm not seeing...
Right towards you.
Right there? Nope, right
that
there.
one. And there's one more.
Okay.
That's Lady Death. And then we have a pin also.
Where is the pin?
The naughty pin.
Right there? No?
Yep.
That's it? I'm looking upside down, so you have to bear with me.
We'll put them aside, and then you can take a look at it a little bit later too. So those are aside.
Okay.
We have Rick and Morty also. There is SpongeBob, Dennis the Menace, DuckTales, Mad Magazine, Power Rangers, some miscellaneous of just cool pictures. We have Hellblazer, I think.
Hellblazer or Hellboy?
We have Hellboy, definitely,
Okay.
and Hellblaze also.
And then we also have some of the word
Hi,
blurbs
Carrie.
on here as well. Hello, Carrie. So we have these as well. Just some of the quotations that are on there that we think that would look pretty cool in a circle on that. We've got a few more over on this side.
And we have many, many more. This is only a small percentage, as Stefan, Carrie, and Saw on Sunday when we were in Tom's River. We had everything out then. Except I forgot to get the double-sided dog tags out.
Oh,
So we
I
have
am wearing
Phil
one.
is wearing one of the Lady Death
Now, this
doubles.
is the prototype first ever dog tag that was made just to see how it would work out. And yeah, it's nice.
We have a few others. They are on our Instagram, and I can post them up again after.
Marvel.
Now here's Marvel.
All right, so with Marvel, do we have any Spider-Man fans? Because we happen to have a few things of Spider-Man. Spider-Man's up here at the top. And then we've also got some Black Cats, which are pretty nice.
I had to keep one for my collection.
She did, definitely. I think we'll allow her to do that.
Iron Man.
Iron Man is on there. You can't go wrong with the Merc with a mouth, Deadpool. Liberty himself, Captain America, is on here. We've got 3 of the Scotty Young set on there, which I think are amazing looking. They're just cool looking to me. They just kind of have a different look to them that stand out a little bit more. But that's just me. I like being different. What can I say? And then to finish it off at the bottom, we've got X-Men and Wolverine in there. So again, if there's anything in here that you want to take a look at that you're interested in, let us know as well. And keep in mind too, if you see anything that is in the form of a keychain that you would like changed into a necklace, we can do that. And vice versa. If we have a necklace that you'd like to have changed into a keychain, that's done as well.
Pretty much for this show, we're just showing some of our stuff, which meant we couldn't show all the necklaces, sadly.
Not enough room, not enough time. All right, so now we need to, let's go over to this one here, because that's Marvel.
Oh.
That's DC.
Oh, that's right. This one was split.
So on this one, we finish up with Marvel, some of the miscellaneous ones down here that I don't have as many of in groupings. Hulk, She-Hulk. I've got some Black Knights in here. We've got Daredevil.
Punisher. Scarlet Witch.
Yes, and we've got a couple of the symbiotes. We've actually been selling the symbiotes pretty well. So Carnage, Venoms, things like that are actually been some of our biggest sellers on that. Ghost Rider, and a few other ones that we got in there as far as groupings on that. And then coming up to the top, you've actually got Star Wars. There's a small movie that's in theaters right now, so it's kind of helping us out a little bit. So we've got anywhere from just the normal Star Wars on there, my personal favorite, which is the dark side. That's the way I go on that. Emperor Palpatine on there. A variation of different things on there. No, we do not have Baby Yoda as of yet. We don't have anything to cut out with him. So that is something we are looking for. So if somebody has that in the future, we'll be looking into that for sure. But we're always looking for things.
Okay.
So that'll complete that one. And then we move into DC. DC's got anywhere from Batman, Superman, mixture of Wonder Woman's in there as well, Harley Quinn, Supergirl, all kinds of mixed in there. We've got Green Lantern. And if you'll notice, they're not all the same kind. Some of them are older comics, some are newer comics. Again, we're dealing with Damaged Comics only, so it's whatever we can get out of there that we have a good chance of getting a good picture off of. But they come out pretty well.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Steph. He loves the Deadpool he bought this weekend.
Oh, excellent. Yes, Jersey Gal definitely gets... she has a blast making these things up.
I do. He's just very careful that I'm not cutting into, his current comics. He would be very upset with me if he did.
Yeah, my personal stash is off limits. And again, if you have any questions, let us know. We'll go ahead and take a look at anything you want to look at. And this is probably maybe a quarter, if not less, than what we actually have.
About that, yeah.
And still building off of as well. We have got a ton of stuff we still got to cut into and go ahead and make circles and go ahead and make the jewelry off of that as well. So that's all of the jewelry that we've got on here and everything. So I just want to go ahead and let y'all know a little bit about Comics and More New Jersey while I've got y'all on here, since it's the first time y'all seeing us in person and everything. You've seen us kind of around social media and all. We actually started late last year. Officially, it was right around November, December is whenever we started with the jewelry and all. We had started with the business and wanting to start it out and everything a little bit around September.
End of June, July.
Yeah, in around June, July. This is something that I've absolutely loved for I can't tell you how long. I no longer have my original collection. Yes, I cry about it pretty much every night I go to bed, but hey, I get over it. But the main thing is I'm starting back and enjoying it, and Jersey Gal is enjoying doing the same thing with me. Now, just to give you a little bit of history about us, just real quick. I am from Texas. I know I don't have the same accent as everybody around here. I don't know what's wrong with everybody's accent around here. It's a little different than what I'm used to. But I'm not from around here. But I am accepted, which is great. I came from Texas. So she and I actually met online. We were together for a little over a year and a half. Visited a couple of times. Had to make it permanent. So we figured out a plan on that. And almost a year ago, almost now, I mean, within a week or so, within 1 week, it'll be a year since I've officially moved in here. I dropped everything I had around me and everything, just to be here with her. Best move I ever made.
Best thing for both of us.
So that's a little bit about us, the company, who we are, and we absolutely love local talent. We love indies. We love things like that people put their heart and soul into what they're doing. This is something that it started out as art therapy for Heather, which is great. And then we started looking into it going, well, it actually repurposes it and maybe some other people might like it. We found it has a little bit of a following to it, which is great. You may not get anything today, but hey, word of mouth, if you go ahead and let some other people know what we have, or share this video if you don't mind, if you can definitely just share it to some other people or let them know what happened with it, we'd certainly appreciate that as well. The main thing is we are here. We are hitting the con scenes. We're trying to get out there and get our name known. So any help y'all have with that would be greatly appreciated. Again, if you have Kickstarters, if you have events or projects that you've got going on as well, I have no problem at all sharing with that as well. And that's who we are, and that's what we do. Other than that, do we have any questions about any of the jewelry or anything coming up on that?
No, not yet. Wendy and Carrie liked our story. Annette is watching. Hi, Annette. And
hi, Mom.
And so far, no other questions. But if you guys do have questions, you can reach out to either one of us or hit up the Comics and More page, and we're happy to answer them. Yep. And again, if you have any events, tag us, send it to us, let us know so we can share it off to our following also.
Absolutely. Other than that, we won't keep you too much longer on that. If you do have any other questions, like she said, message us, let us know. We'll be happy to go over anything we possibly can. We'll dig out whatever we possibly can find in our things, and we'll get with you on what we find out on that.
I didn't even dig out most of the My Little Ponies, the Frozen, Powerpuff Girls.
This is very true.
I have so many different ones that we just didn't pull out because a lot of them were necklaces, and it would have been way too much.
Yes.
But I will post pictures of the keychains. They are double-sided keychains. And the dog tags. Mm-hmm. And the Comics and More website. We're at Comics and More New Jersey on Facebook, and on our website it's comics, the letter N, more, nj.com. I have to update the website though. It's a little behind. We haven't gotten any of the jewelry since the jewelry has been fairly recent. We also have a Macari site and a Poshmark site.
And keep in mind, I don't know if it was mentioned before because my brain is just kind of faltering me right now. Not enough coffee today. But the keychains and necklaces, $11 each, 2 for $20 is the cost on those. The pins, if I'm not mistaken, are $6 each or 2 for 10.
And then $5 for each additional. And
Yes.
it's $4 shipping flat rate, whether you buy 1 or 50.
Mm-hmm.
We ship all over the US. International, we have to look at rates. I actually have a customer in New Zealand, which I thought was pretty cool. He's getting like 6 items, and I think the shipping is going to cost more than the items did, but he wants them.
And that's about all that we've got for tonight. If y'all have any further questions, anything, let us know in the comments. Other than that, we'll go ahead and cut you loose, and hopefully we'll be able to do this again sometime very soon if y'all like.
And please share this around anywhere you can. We so appreciate the support.
All right, this is Transplanted Texan,
And
Jersey Gal, Comics and More New Jersey. We're signing off for tonight.
have a great night, everyone.